on your mat, close the eyes, connect with the breath. And take that little journey around the body, checking in with the muscles and joints, energy level, head space, how you feeling? It's fine Monday morning. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Float that right knee to the chest, let that knee get heavy. Bring some movement to the ankle. You're welcome to point and flex or circle. If you're circling, take a pause and switch it up. Go ahead, give those ankles a break. Wiggle the toes. Now relax the foot and just float that knee a little closer to the chest. Take a big breath here, and on the exhale, go ahead and take that knee to the outside of that right shoulder. Looking for some length on that inner thigh, the adductor muscle here. Waking up the hips. Come on back to center. Take that left hand to the right knee. Keep those shoulders firmly on the mat. Let that knee get heavy as you rotate through, finding a twist. Those shoulders are grounded. You can always take a block underneath that knee, you know that. So don't be afraid to call on blocks and straps at any time through practice. Let that knee get heavy, find that twist. And release that. Come on back to center. Give that knee a little hug, set it down the mat. So let's replace it with the left. Put the left into the chest, let that knee get heavy. Let's bring some movement to the ankle. You decide what feels right. Taking it through all ranges of motion. Now give that ankle a break. You just wiggle the toes, wake them up. Now allow that foot to just take a little rest as we snug that knee a little closer to the chest. Notice what's going on in the back of that hamstring. Big breath here, and on the exhale, take that knee, let it float to the outside of that left shoulder once again. We're going to keep those shoulders firm, those sit bones, that right sit bone grounded. Let that knee get heavy and hold. Come on back to center. Take that right hand to the left knee, keeping the shoulders grounded. Find your twist. Noticing if the twist feels the same on both sides or where the difference is. And come on back to center. Give that knee a little hug, but this time we're going to float that foot onto the mat, at the edge of the mat. Float that right knee to the chest, and bring that right foot onto the outside edge on the other side. Ladies, take a big breath in. On the exhale, send the knees off to the right. So we're working the left side here. We're sending that left knee away from the mat, letting that leg get heavy to the mat, finding some length. You should feel you stretch the quadricep and to the front of that left hip flexor. Welcome to take the right foot to float on top of that knee. Shine the hip to the heavens, let that knee get heavy. And now take that left ear to the mat and pause here. You want to think of pressing that knee further away from the body and deeper into the mat, and that's what's going to open up that quadricep for you. Then go ahead and take the head back to center, flip that foot off the knee if that's where it is, and just wiggle the legs back and forth once to each side. And then when the knees get off to the left, go ahead and leave them here and bring it heavy. Let that right knee get nice and heavy. And again, if you'd like, send that left foot to rest on top of it. So we're sending that knee away from the body, deeper into the mat, finding space in that hip and quad. And now once again, you're welcome to take that right ear to the mat. Let's linger. We're gonna take that gaze back to center, float that foot off the knee one more time. Let's wiggle the legs back and forth a couple times. And now walking the knees back in line with the hips, we're gonna send those legs together and then straight up. Pull the toes towards the shin, let those legs get heavy as they melt towards the chest. So we're gonna reach for the thighs and maybe just encourage those legs a little bit more of a stretch. Send the energy from those sit bones all the way to the back of the legs out to those heels. So with the toes to the shin, you should be waking up the calves. As those legs get heavy, you should feel the stretching through the glutes as well as those hamstrings. Welcome to stay here. If you'd like, you can take it right to plow pose, taking those feet behind you. Press down through the toes. Find some length in the small of the back. And if you don't like this pose, legs are straight ahead, and we're just letting those thighs get soft to the chest. Last breath here. We're gonna put those sit bones back down on the mat. And now let that left leg float down for a hover. We're gonna take that right hand to that right thigh and start to encourage that right leg closer. So we're getting a nice stretch to that right hamstring once again. The left leg is floating, so we're working that leg as well. Hold here. And you decide how close that leg gets to the chest. We're just gonna find length here, that's it. Go ahead and float that right leg back, take that left leg back to rest beside it. Float the right leg down, hover, toes to the shin. Now send that left leg a little closer, find your length here. And release it, let that left leg cover back, right leg cover back. We're gonna bend the knees, we're gonna reach for our bands, ladies. We're gonna take the elastic, we're gonna start with it on the ankles. We're gonna send those legs straight up once again. Have a little bit of tension on the elastic. Legs are stacked. Shoulders are flat. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, work all those legs nice and slow. Hold. Come on back for 10. Super slow this morning. 9. Hold and back. 8. 3. 2. Last one. As far apart as you can, hold your 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that tension and bring the legs back in line with the hips. We're gonna bend those knees and take those shins parallel. From here, all we're gonna do is pull the knees to the chest. Don't use the arms, it's all abs. Bring those knees closer for 10. Curling in 9. 5. Squeezing in. 1. And back to center. This time, ladies, we're gonna send those heels away. So again, the work is to keep the connection with the spine flat on the mat. So just before you lose that, you bring it back. We're waiting for 10. So option either lower the heels straight down or extend and then send the heels. That's halfway. Use your breath. 3, 2, last one. And back to center. Flip those knees to the chest. We're going to take the elastic onto the arches of the feet. We're going to float those knees back up above the hips. Shins are parallel. We know where we're going. We're coming into our bicycles. So go ahead and take the hands to support the head. Have those elbows in your periphery. Spine is flat to start. On the exhale, we pull up through the shoulders, head, and neck. There's that C curve. And now right elbow, left knee, send the right leg away. Slow for 10, 9, 3, 2, last one each side, and now once again, right knee, left elbow, send that right leg away, hold here. And switch. And release that, come on back to center, neck, head, and shoulders come on down to the mat, take those knees closer. We're gonna send the elastic back around the ankles, knees to the chest, give yourself a little rock and roll, ladies. And again, play with where those knees are, take that massage up and down the spine, or maybe settle on a spot that needs some love. And now come on back to center. We're gonna send those legs straight out. Start straight up and then float them down. Nice and slow, so the core's working here too. We're just bringing the legs back down onto the mat. So we're gonna stay on our backs for now. We're gonna let that left leg relax. We're gonna pull the right toes to the shin. We're gonna work that right quadricep. Take that right leg up as high as you can. And now from here, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Should feel that quad working at last set. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold and release. Let it all go. If that bothers your lower back at all, take a softness to the knee, ladies. So now the right leg stays quiet. Left toes to the shin. We're away on the left side for 10, 9, 2, 1. Hold high. We're going to speed it up here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold. Last set, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. And release. Leaving the legs straight out, arms alongside the body. Super slow. We're just going to sit right up and come back down. Nice and slow. Curling up. Taking the shoulders off the mat. And now peeling the vertebrae one at a time. Nice tall spine. Big breath in. Bring arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Take it nice and slow. We're testing the hamstrings out here. And slowly stack the spine. We're gonna do that again. Take a big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. Now, lady, you know you can take your straps here if you'd like as well, or the arches of your feet if you want to. Always a possibility. And slowly come back, stack the spine. We're gonna roll right back down this time, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Let everything relax. And then once the top spine is flat, we're gonna roll onto that left side. We're gonna support the head any which way you like, either hand underneath or extended arm. Bottom leg is soft, knee is bent for good support. The right leg is just above the mat, toes to the shin, leg is hovering. Toes are straight to start, lady. Let's bring that leg up for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Now take the toes to the mat. We're gonna round that hip so that it floats towards the hip bone, floats towards the floor, heels to the heavens, and now we're away for 10. 3, 2, 1, and release. We're just gonna roll onto the back so that we can take it to the right side. Once again, that right leg now is going to soften so the knees support the head, left leg is hovering parallel, toes point out to start. Let's bring it up for 2. 3, 2, 1. And now toes to the mat. Hip points down, heel comes up for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Ladies, we're gonna roll onto our bellies. So tops of the feet are on the mat, and take your hands to the chest, take a big breath in on the exhale, come on up, fine cobra. Little baby cobra to start, test the back. And release. Once again, big breath in on the exhale, come on up, flying cobra. Maybe we take a little deeper. You decide, shoulders are heavy down the back, heart's full and forward. And release. One last time, take a big breath in and on the exhale, come on up and find your expression of cobra. Find that nice stretch in the back. And release. Go ahead and stack the hands and take the forehead to rest on those hands. We're going to leave that left leg quiet. We're going to take that right heel up to the heavens. So when you're ready, ladies, that leg goes up for 10. Toes can be pointed or flexed, yogi's choice. 3. We keep that left hip on the mat. 9 and 10. Relax that. Onto the left side. We're taking it up for 10. And again, we're going back to the right side. Left side stays quiet. 10. 3, 2, 1. Relax that. Left. 10, 9. And release. Ladies, we're taking the hands alongside the chest. We're just gonna push the heart away from the mat so that we come up to a tabletop position. Curl the toes under. Important that wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. Curl the toes under. Find bear. Hover up and hold. And then go ahead and take those knees back down. Then you take the elastic or the band on the arch of the foot now, one more time. We're still on our toes, we're still coming back to bear. When you're ready, root down through the hands, hover the knees up. Now from here, we're gonna take that right knee towards right elbow and back. Left elbow and back. Right elbow, back. Left elbow, back. Clear away. We got 10 more. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. Hover, hold, release. Big toes together. Knees as wide as your mat, find child's pose. Let everything go. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, walk the hands off to the right. Let's find a side body stretch. Left hand can float on top of the right if you like. Send that left hip further away. Big stretch here. Let's hold. Walking the hands through center. Send the hands off to the left. Right hand floats on top of it. Send that right hip back. Let's hold here. And come on back to center. Take a pause. We're just gonna walk back. We're gonna take the strap from the feet. We're gonna take the strap onto the wrists. We're gonna step back up for bear one more time. So again, wrist, elbows, and shoulders stacked. Make sure that elastic is nice and flat. We're gonna curl those toes under, and when you're ready, up go the knees. Hold here. So we're back in bear again. This time we're gonna work the arms. So take the right arm towards the knee and forward, nice and slow. Keep the right hand down, take that left wrist towards the knee and back. We're away. A little tougher. Core's working. We're working the triceps here, ladies. Let's do one more each side. Hold, knees come down. Walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, downward dog. Leave the elastic where it is, pedal it up. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, float forward, find your plank. Hold here. Now we're gonna work the arms again. We're gonna leave the left arm quiet, take that right arm out and back. Out and back. Your range of motion will be dependent on how strong that elastic is. Should feel your shoulders working here, ladies. Last one, each side. These are tough. Hold here. Send those hips back, walk it out. So leave the feet where they are. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Walk the hands back. Forward fold the back of the mat. Let everything go. Slide the elastic off the wrist. Hands to be on mat, blocks or shins. Find length in the back of the legs. And now hold, grab the elastic, we're gonna stack to a spine, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're at the back of our mat. We're gonna take the elastic back onto the wrist, ladies. Nice and slow. We're gonna inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, set the shoulders. So there's where the arms stay. Nice and quiet. We're gonna take a forward lunge. Bring that left knee down, come on back. There's one, nice and slow. Keep that knee safe. We got one more each side. Step back, hold here, and now we're gonna repel the hands for 10, 9. Should feel your arms. 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms parallel. Set the shoulders back. One more time for 10. Come on down. Shoulders are set. Repel the hands for 10. 2, 1. Float those arms back up. Ladies, we're gonna bend at the elbows and take the elastic in front of the chest for 10. Should feel it in your shoulders, should feel it in your arms, your back. 5. Pull. Try and send those elbows back. 3. Working the shoulders. 2. The pass. Last one. Arms up, float those arms down. Ladies, we're gonna take that elastic, we're gonna step into it this time. With both feet. Once you're in, we're gonna shimmy that elastic above the knees. We're just gonna come to the middle of our mat, facing the long edge of the mat. You know where we're going. Fire up the core. Shoulders are relaxed. But before we move, let's just give those shoulders a nice little stretch. So inhale, arms overhead. Bring the palms together. And then on the exhale, keep those elbows tight. Send those fingers back. Maybe they float between the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, come on up. Bend at the elbows, big stretch. And release. This time, just the right arm comes up. Take it across the body, big reach to the left, take a peek to the right. Should feel a juicy stretch in that shoulder. Should feel delicious right about now. Come on back to center. Relax that arm, take that left arm out. Big reach to the right. Melt that arm a little closer. And as we reach, take a peek left. Should again feel that big stretch all through the shoulder here. Deltoid. And release. We're gonna make sure that we can see our toes when we squat. We're gonna take those hands to heart center. Take a peek back. And now we're traveling to the right. Stay low to the left. To the right. To the left. We'll get a nice stretch of the legs at the end, I promise. Keep going. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. And meet me in the middle of your mat. Hold here, stay low. super low. Ladies, we're gonna pulse for 10. Hold here. Up a centimeter, down, up, down. We're gonna end this, but I'm gonna give you a break between. I promise. 4, 5. Hold here. Root through the heels, come all the way up with arms overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, take a bow, let everything go. Notice how the back of those legs are feeling. Take the hands to shins of the mat and extend, find your flat back. Extending through the spine. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise up, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. So ladies, we're gonna be just slightly wider than your hips. Just better for balance. We're gonna take hands to heart center to start. We're gonna sit back in that imaginary chair. We're gonna separate the hands, the elbows are in line with the shoulders. We're gonna take that left knee to the right elbow, but we are gonna stay low. So it comes up and up for 10. Stay low. Three, we're gonna add into it again, 2, 1, stay low, 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 low. Now we're gonna bring right knee to right elbow for 10, 9. Stay low, fire up the core. Right side's quiet, left elbow, left knee for 10. The knee comes up, the elbow doesn't go down, 4. Stay low, 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 low. Open up the arms, open up the heart. One more time, left elbow, right knee curling in for 10. Four, 3, 2, 1. Stay low, 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 low. Fire up the core. Nice tall spine, hands at heart center. Last time, 10 pulses. Stay low. Ten pulses. Hold. Down a centimeter, up a centimeter. Down, up. 8, 9, 10. Root the heels, come all the way up. Ladies, bring your heels together. We're in first position, toes point out. Core is engaged, spine is tall. We're gonna take the hands out, elbows in, palms open. That's it, we're just holding here. We're gonna bring those heels together. We're gonna send those knees in the direction of the toes. And up for 10, 9. Hold at 5. And now this time, as you straighten the knees, send the arms out. And back again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Root through the heels. Come all the way up. And this time, we're gonna bring the shoulders in line with the elbows in line with the shoulders. And this time when we come, we're gonna bring the arms up for 10. Pull down. 9. Squeeze. 8. 3, 2, last one, come on down, relax the hands to the chest, stay low, butterflies, 10, 9, 8. And again. And again. And hold. Cores engaged, root to the heels, come all the way up. Turn to face the front of your mat. Ladies, take a big breath in. Exhale, take a bow, let everything get long in the back of the legs, the spine, let that knock and get heavy. Little shake of the head, no. Little nod of the head, yes. And now with hands on the mat, we're gonna bend the knees as much as we need to, ladies. We're gonna come right down into a neutral tabletop position. From here, let's find our cat cow. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And back to neutral table. One more time, ladies. We're gonna curl those toes under. We're gonna find bear. So root those toes into the mat. We're stacking the arm. Up go the knees. We hold. Now bring that right knee towards the wrist for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Make any adjustments if you need to. Left knee, left wrist for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, come on down. Ladies, we're gonna take that right knee off to the side. So keep the left side quiet. Float that knee off to the side for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Float that right leg back. Let's take those knees down for a tap for 10. Send it the other way. Whoops. When you're done, come on down. And now let's take it to the left side. So when you're ready, we're starting with our fire hydrants, knee to the side for 10. Right side is quiet. Two and 1. Once again, send that knee back. Heel up for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to center once again. Walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, downward dog leg. Walk it out. Ladies, we're gonna keep that left side quiet once again. Float that right leg up. Come on down for a tap for 10, 9, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. Keep that right side quiet, send that left leg up for 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward dog, walk it out. Ladies, we're gonna walk the hands back to the feet one more time. We're gonna slide the elastic down to the ankles. And while we're here, we're gonna reach for a block. We're just gonna take that block, find the mat, middle of the mat, front of the toes, and slowly come on up, down the spine. This is gonna take a little bit of coordination. We're gonna come onto that block on the left foot. So we're on our right toes for balance. So this is a bit of balance, it's also a bit of adductor work here, abductor work. So when you're ready, we're gonna hover that right leg up. So it's balance. Core's gotta work here. Soften that left knee will help. We're gonna send that right leg away as far as you can and back. 10, slow. 9. If you don't like it on the block, come off the block. 6. 5. See how hard that core's gotta work. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold here. Send that leg away. Just hold for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take that right foot to the mat. Come off the block. Take that right foot onto the block. Lots going on here. When you're ready, it's not an easy one. Root down through that right leg, come on up. So really send the energy through that block. Soften that knee, hold the toes towards the shin. We're away, nice and slow for 10. 9, slow and controlled. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, last one, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Go ahead and just take that block off to the side. Let everything go forward fold. Ladies, we're going to step out of the elastic here. Just take that elastic off to the side. Take the hands to the mat one more time. And now once again, we're going to walk it out by your downward dog to start. Hell it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend that knee. Let's open up to the front of that hip. Get that quad leg stretch. Send the energy straight back. Hold here. Extend through that right leg. Three-legged dog. We're coming into our plank series. Knee to nose. We float forward and back. Right knee, left elbow. And back. Right knee, right elbow. And back. Right knee to nose. And now step on through. Coming up and find a high crescent lunge. No weights, nothing. Root through the toes. We're looking for length all along the front of that leg. Keep that right knee safe. And the arms, heart, and gaze up. Hold here. Take the hands to heart center. Take a peek to the right, find your twist, ladies. Welcome to keep hands in prayer or extend your wings, we hold. Taking the hands on either side of that foot, step on back and enjoy the first transition to class. Anything that suits you. Downward dog, child's pose, a little flow. And once again, just walk it out. Beautiful. So when you're ready, ladies, let's stick to the other side. Float that left leg high. Exhale, bend that knee. Let that foot get heavy. Let's linger. Be mindful of that right hip. And extend through that left leg. Three-legged dog. We're ready for a plank. Inhale, knee to nose. We float forward and back. Left knee, right elbow. And back. Left knee, left elbow. And back. Inhale, knee to nose. Step on through. Come on up and find your high crescent lunge. So root down through those toes. Energy goes up. The heart goes up. The shoulders are soft. Have the back we hold. Taking your gaze forward and hands to heart center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, peek to the left, find your twist. Any version of it. Welcome to keep hands in prayer or spread your wings, behold. Force engage, don't let that belly just hang out. Last breath here, take the hands on either side of the foot. Maybe step on back, find the transition that suits you best. And walk it out. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, float forward, find your plank. Hold. Nothing special, we're just holding. Go ahead and take those knees down. Uncurl the toes, send the hips back, find your shell pose. And now start to pull the heart away from the thighs. We're gonna come onto our sit bones from the core work and then we're gonna stretch. So ladies, we're gonna start in sitting up for a traditional boat pose. We're gonna change it up a little bit though. So feet are on the mat, arms are extended, roll the shoulders away from the ears, and we start to send the spine towards the mat so we can feel the core ratchet up. Once we do, we're gonna bring those shins parallel. And we're gonna go for a little saw here. So we're gonna take that right hand to the outside of the left and left hand to the outside of the right. So we're twisting and we're reaching and we're away. Keep the legs quiet. It's all core, it's all obliques. Big reach, 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 reach. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Extend through the legs, hold both. Back to a bent knee. Arms alongside the body, palms up. And we're gonna just a little curl here for 10. Squeezing in just a little bit. 8, micro movement. 7, 6, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, last one. Find your boat hold. Bend the knees, take the feet to the mat, nice tall stack spine. Then we're gonna take it to our back. So you can leave your feet where they are. You can make it a little more challenging by extending the leg straight out. And slowly with control, we take the spine to mat. Delivering each vertebrae one at a time. And once the entire spine is on the mat, we're gonna go ahead and bend those knees and take those feet onto the mat. Zip those legs up. Float the knees to the chest first and then extend and then float them above the hips. Pull the toes towards the shin. Go ahead and interlace your fingers or bring the tips of the fingers together. Elbows are in your periphery. Take a big breath in on the exhale. We pull up. Take the right elbow towards the left knee and let's cover that right leg down for 10. Last exercise here, ladies, and we're stretching. Just want to do a little oblique work before we close off. We got 5. A little more oblique work, actually. 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to center. Curl up a little bit more. Left elbow, right knee. Keep it tight. Left elbow, left leg down for 10. Three, 2, 1. Come on back to center. Extend those arms. We're just holding. Lower the right leg down, hover. Switch it up, left leg hovers. Switch it up. And switch. Well, I got 3 more ladies. Switch it off. And again. Right. Left. Right. Left. Go ahead and float that left leg up and hold here. Bring that head and shoulders to the mat. Bend the knees. Take them on either side of the torso. Let spine happy, baby. Take it to a roll. Maybe extend through one leg. Extend through the other. And come on back to center. Go ahead and relax those heels to the buttocks. We can extend that left leg straight out on the mat. We're gonna reach for our strap here, ladies, and do a little bit of strap work. We're gonna take the strap to the arch of the foot and extend that leg straight up. And here, go ahead and float that leg to wherever it makes sense. And then settle on your stretch, will linger. Go ahead and float that right leg back above the hip socket. Taking the strap in the right hand, leaving that left sit bone grounded, float that leg off to the right. And again, take it anywhere in space that makes sense, but keep that left sit bone grounded. Find your stretch here, let's hold. Go ahead and float that leg back above the hip socket. We're gonna transfer the strap to the left hand. We're gonna make sure those shoulders stay heavy on the mat, and we're gonna allow that right leg to float to the left. Shine that right hip point up to the heavens. And then once again, take that leg anywhere in space that makes sense. While we're here, while the left leg is off to the right leg is off to the left, you're welcome to take that right ear to the mat one more time, you decide. And go ahead and float that leg back and go to the hip socket. Once it arrives, we're gonna take that left leg to float up alongside of it, so we can take the strap from the right foot to the left foot. That right leg's gonna float back down onto the mat. And then when you're ready, you take that left leg to wherever it makes sense, find your stretch here and begin to linger. Go ahead and float that leg back above the hip socket. Take the strap in the hand and let that leg float off to the left. Keep the right sit bone grounded, and again, take that leg anywhere in space that it makes sense for you. Find your stretch. Be mindful of that right hip, it wants to pull up. You can float your right hands to rest on top of it just to make sure that you're reminding yourself that you need to stay grounded here. Go ahead and float that leg back above the hip socket, and taking the strap now in the right hand. Let that left leg get heavy to the right. But again, take it anywhere it makes sense, find your stretch. And if you like, take that left ear to the mat, we're gonna linger here. Take your gaze back to center, float that leg back to center, go ahead and bend that knee. Just go ahead and get rid of the strap. From here, we're gonna keep that knee here, we're gonna roll onto our right side, it's a little awkward. I wanna get a quad stretch in before we end, so keep that bottom knee soft. The left knee is in line with the right, parallel to the mat, take the heel back. You want more, float that knee behind the hip. We open up the quad even more, we also get into that flexor. But don't let that leg poke up, it's parallel to the mat. There's that beautiful quad stretch, that front of the hip flexor, we linger. Pardon my back. Go ahead and release that. We're just gonna come onto our backs and then take it onto that left side. So that left knee is bent. We're gonna take that right knee parallel to the hip. Send the heel to the box. You want more, send that knee back. There's the stretch. Let's hold. And release that foot. Go ahead and roll onto the back one more time. Just let the knees flop to the right, flop to the left. One more time each side. And now ladies, go ahead and give those knees to bring those knees to the chest, give yourself a little hug. Maybe a little roll from side to side. Quick check in on the body. How are you feeling now versus when you first came to class? And at this time, I invite you to come into whatever version of Shavasana will serve you best today. Don't be afraid to call your props, your blocks, bolsters, blankets, anything you have. It's going to make you stay on the mat a little more comfortable. Find that happy place, and we'll settle in for a few minutes. Feel expansive across the back body, let the shoulders get heavy. We start to connect with the breath, and we quiet mind, we quiet body. We allow each exhalation to take us just a little deeper into our mats. We settle just a little bit more. We soften just a little bit more. We surrender. breathe, we're gonna start to bring some awareness back to the body any way you see fit. Nice to start with the extremities, maybe fingers and toes, wrist and ankles. That's always just a suggestion. Maybe a nod of the head, maybe some movement of the torso. Maybe a great big full body stretch, feels delicious. Maybe you want to roll on one side and settle for a breath or two. In your own time, without haste, without rushing, we'll eventually make our way to a seated position, stacked spine. We bring the hands to heart center. The bow of the heart in gratitude because we're well enough to make it to our mat, so we have the initiative to do so and always for each other. Have a great week, you guys. Enjoy the sunshine. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides, and when you are in that place in you, then I am in that place in me.